Hello everyone, this is a quick review of my Ultrasabers grab bag of 12 different sabers. As you can see, I got stickers on the bottom because this is my first actual purchase and I wasn't completely familiar with each style of saber, so I kind of wrote little notes to myself so I could explain. Um, I bought 12 sabers as a gift sort of situation for my wedding party. We're kind of doing some Star Wars theme, and I kind of thought the sabers would be cool for the entrance into the hall for when we celebrate. So, just getting into it. Uh, Usually, when I watch these reviews, everybody takes forever to light them up, so I'm just gonna get it started right away. So, as you can see, everything works. I got a multitude of colors here. Um, I believe this one here is the Aeon LE. It's got a good firm build. The gold intertwined in the grooves, pretty neat. Feels like it's got some weight to it. It's kind of hard to see because there's a lot of light in here, but it's got the consular green. No imperfections really as far as I can tell. Next to it in the Sunrider's Destiny, I believe this is just the regular Aeon. No gold in the grooves. Feels exactly the same as would be expected, I'd imagine. Works perfectly as far as I see. Now, here I have the Liberator V3, I believe, in the burnt orange. Kind of looks yellow on camera. And I should mention that these are all heavy grade in terms of the blade. I thought to get heavy blade because I do have a feeling that my friends are going to be smashing these into each other, and I kind of thought they might survive longer that way. Not as bright as you would think, but then again, there is a lot of light in here, so it's got a little red button. It's probably my only complaint is that I did want to interchange some of these colors, and because the buttons are a certain color, I kind of feel obligated to match them up. But I mean, that's a kind of minimal complaint, nothing major. So that's the Liberator V3. And then next to it, I have the standard issue Battle Saber. It's got the I guess I don't know what you would call this, but that's the big difference there, comparing it to something like well, I guess they're all kind of similar in terms of like the hilt, but like you can see that the blade there is definitely the standout part of this blade. This has a nice solid feel, no choke points or anything, but you know, as far as just the standard battle saber, as the name implies, I mean, this pretty much fits the mold. Feels pretty heavy, honestly, on this end, but I mean, it's like a good heavy weight. Then I have next two coming up are the dark standard issue blades. This one also with the burnt orange, but this one has the vertical grooves, also near the pommel as well. I mean, maybe it's just me, it doesn't feel as heavy as the other one, or maybe that's because the grooves are cut out, but I mean, it's similar. And here's the regular without the vertical grooves, the standard issue dark V3. It's got the amethyst blade. This is what my wife is going to get in terms of the color of the blade, but I might switch it to a different hilt. But yeah, there it is. It's pretty cool. And then here we got, I believe this is the Aeon V3. It's got the two choke points. I kind of thought this might have been an Initiate V3, but I think the Initiate V3 only has the two grooves near the top. So, I mean, you guys will know better than me. But yeah, this one's pretty cool. I plan to use the red saber. On camera, this really looks awesome. Can't wait to actually see this in the wedding hall. Oh, also to note that these are all, except for one of them, 36-inch blades. And here's the Dominic's, the inverse to the Aeon V3, the Dominic's V3, as far as I know. This one looks cool on camera too. I mean, in person when you see it, they don't look, I mean, at least in the heavy grade, I hear the mid grade is like a little bit brighter, but in person they don't look as bright. But then again, once again, I'm in a very illuminated room right now, but on camera this looks awesome. This is a 24-inch blade. This is going to go to my 10-year-old brother. Like I said, I might switch up the hilts a little bit, but he's 10 years old, so I kind of thought this was appropriate Yoda size for him. This is the Dominic's V2, if I understand correctly. Right. And then here's another Dominic's V2, but with the Arctic blue, which looks really cool on camera. Definitely looking forward to seeing these in the hall. It's going to be neat. Good weight to those. Lighter in weight than the standard issue blade. This is yet another dark standard. Got two of those. And finally, we have the Dark Liberator V3. What's cool about this is that it has what feels like a very, it's a choke point, I guess, but it's very, very hard to see. It's got the slight curve. So I guess it's meant for just single-handed combat. I'm not going to pronounce this right, I'm sure, but I got it in the Adigan or Deegan silver, which honestly on camera really looks awesome. That has the most solid color. Once again, all heavy grade blades. They absolutely are awesome. I'm probably going to see if I can buy one more before my wedding, which is May 18th. That's how they all look together, illuminated. And go from there. They really are cool, though. I'm very pleased. It was a lot of money spent. Obviously, I didn't get any sound or anything that was really too crazy. As far as trying to give 12 lightsabers out, the grab bag was the most cost effective. I was kind of hoping for some of some of the red or blue hilted ones, but I mean, this was cool. This was definitely neat. I'm having a tough time trying to decide which one I want to use. The Dark Standard might work out for me. I might end up doing that and switching it with this one in terms of the blade. But I do like the Aeon Dominic's V3 double choke points. So, I don't know. It's definitely hard to decide. So, but that's it. That's my review. As far as quality goes, I mean, if I'm looking at some of these, there are a few blemishes on the blades. They're not going to pick up on camera. I mean, I can see them like here and a little bit here. But, there's a little mark. I don't know if that picks up there. There's a little mark on here. But, I mean, they tell you that when you're buying the blade. Here's a little mark on this. I don't know if that's picking up on camera. A little mark there. But, they tell you that when you're buying it. They tell you that, the blades will have or could have imperfections. And you may, you may get them. Just is what it is. But, honestly, I'm overall pleased. I think I got my money's worth here. I would like to buy probably one more. I don't know if I'd do a grab bag. I might want to just decide which one I want and go from there. But we shall see. But this has been my grab bag review. 12 grab bags, first time buyer. And if you're asking me a scale, I'm going to say, 8 out of 10. Only because, imperfections, they do happen, even though they warn you. But service was great. Service was 10 out of 10, without a doubt. Very, a lot of communication. Helped me buy with 3 different credit cards, because unfortunately it's just the way we split them up with paying all of our bills and stuff like that. It just had to kind of put a little here, put a little there, put a little on another one, and just is what it is. But they were able to help me with all that, and they were extremely helpful and communicative, and I couldn't have asked for more. So I will definitely be buying more. All right, thanks guys, appreciate it.